cabin ranch. There's the view of the cabin from up above. As you can tell, I'm up on top of the RV. I've been waiting for the perfect opportunity, perfect weather, very little wind. This is about as good as it gets up here. Of course, it's going to start blowing now. But I was going to give you a 360-degree tour of this place. Hopefully it'll look much smoother than the last time I did this. But as I said, there's the cabin right there. So this time we'll go around this way. I want you to take a look at how many neighbors I have. Should be about one right about the center of the view now. That was my only neighbor when I first moved here. All the mountain ranges out in the background. I couldn't tell you what one is. There's another neighbor in the center of the viewfinder. I just love all the mountain scenery around here. It's kind of hazy today, and I think those mountains there, I think that's the Catalina Mountains, where Mount Lemmon is. So Tucson's right between us and there, I think. I could be way wrong on that. One neighbor over there. There's another neighbor there. Neighbor that moved in less than a week after I put the green trailer on the property. So for a few years, that was the only neighbor I had. And you can see some houses and rooftops and stuff way off in the distance. Right about in the center, you should be able to see a rooftop. I think that's a real house. That was the only other neighbor I could see, besides the one behind me and the one I just showed you, that I could see when I got up here on top of the RV. Another new one. Just underneath that little bump over there. Let's see, it should be out in the center. I see a rooftop of something over there. I still love all the mountains in the background. Most of these neighbors I can't see when I'm down on the ground, so I'm fine with that. There's another one there. There's another one there. Let's see. It should be centered on the saguaro. I can't see the viewfinders in the shade. So, let's go figure. There's another neighbor there. And then the other morning, yeah, see, like I said, here's the wind. It's blowing pretty steady now. I'm sure that sounds real good on the microphone. Anyway, the other morning, there's another neighbor over there, and there's some more over there. Anyway, at this place, I was standing inside my living area, I guess you want to call it, and waiting for the sun to come up like I do every morning. Just standing there enjoying the heat coming from my little heater and looking out the window. And then the sun popped up over, and I doubt if you can see it. You can see it, you can only see the rooftop from here, just to the right of that fifth wheel. You you might be able to see a red rooftop. That's a cabin or a shed or whatever. I saw that bright as can be when the sun first shone on it in the morning. And so I have no idea how long it's been there. And then the other day I drove down the road to check this out, and there was more than the 3 that I see now. 3 RVs sitting over there. So there's some more neighbors. And there's another one over there. Another brand new one. This place is getting populated. But that's a 360. I'll give you one quietly with just music in the background going the other direction. And this is obviously right outside my window. You should be able to see the cabin over there out the front window. There it is. And I'll go outside. Alright, let's see. I have those neighbors over there. That cabin is right over there. And then just to the left of that Ocotillo spike, you'll be able to see a little white box. That's another RV. There's another one I noticed from inside my living room, standing here waiting for the sun to come up. Yeah, since the weather has been so nice for outdoor yard work, you can see I'm right here behind the cabin. I was out here, I think I got it all chopped up. I may have one more root still in the ground somewhere there. But that was a pack rat's nest at one time. Don't know if it still was. I'm just letting it dry out now. It makes it much lighter to hoist into the wheelbarrow. So, but when I have all that gone, that'll be my propane stand right there. There's a tree right there. It'll be all wide open walking around there. So, and there's what's left of 5 or 6 wheelbarrow full, my idea of a full wheelbarrow. The full wheelbarrow. So I can't lift all that much. Probably about half what somebody else would take. But to fill in all these holes, these crazy mutts have dug in around here. And I decided I'm going to take what's left in the wheelbarrow and dump it there to cover up any low spots I may have. But I moved the Jeep. I'm I'm guessing about 8 feet farther forward. There's the cabin. There's the Jeep now. That way when I'm looking out that storage room window, I can see past the Jeep. I can see what's out here. And then that allowed me to move the lights a little farther out, so I don't need to move them every morning into the sunlight, because they're in the sunlight almost all day. The only couple that I need to adjust is that one there. I need to spin it around, and then these two little ones I move over there into the sunlight. All the other ones got enough sunlight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, and then those two little ones there, and then 4 big ones inside, and then 5 on the outside, I think. Doing what I can to keep the stupid pack rats out. And a new addition to the kitchen area. Got a new camp stove. I've been debating about getting one that would reset into the counter, and then I realized it would just make too much difficult, because then I wouldn't be able to use that drawer there as effectively or as much as I do now. I was worried about the color clashing too much with the orange and stuff in here. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And the nice thing is I can do this one-handed. It's burning. The piezo lighter in it. So now I don't have to keep buying those damn long lighters. They're getting more and more expensive, and they last shorter and shorter amounts of time. So I figured that into the equation about just replacing the camp stove I had, which was a Coleman, a classic. I liked it. It was fine. It still worked. It's just I was getting tired of having to deal with those matchstick things, like I said. And now I have a backup camp stove. So nothing wrong with that. And the nice thing is this one's all nice and clean. Brand new, nice and shiny stuff. The Coleman had a texture to that top there where it's shiny here on this thing that got dust and debris and everything in it, and it didn't make any difference how many times I tried to clean that thing. It still looked like hell. And of course I've had it for so long that the top is mainly burnt now anyway, so it was time to replace it, like I said, and use it as a backup if necessary. I like having backups. And of course, a new stove almost demands new cookware. So I got some new pans. First time I spent more than $7 on a pan. I don't know where I've gotten all the other ones over the years. Most of them just hand-me-downs or get them at the secondhand store. But first time I think, quality pans. I wouldn't use them in a restaurant, but they'll work for here.